Great. Hello, everyone. So today the moon goes into Aries, and the moon is the mood of the day. So it gives us a sense of the energy and how we might feel and what we might notice in the world around us. And with this shift into Aries, we're moving into a fire sign and that need for action. So some of the energy that feels impulsive or the need to move and make decisions, be decisive and do things. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, December 9th. And we, of course, have Mars, which is the ruler of Aries, now retrograde. So Mars retrograde is going to give a tone or a feeling to this Aries Moon vibe and the experience of feeling that need to act may also be an experience of a frustration of things not being, you can't make things move or move things in the way that you're normally used to experiencing things working. And why would that be? What would be the evolutionary purpose of frustration, of things not working? It's exactly what Mars retrograde is here to remind us of, which is that there is value in taking another look. What am I doing? Why am I doing it this way? Is this the best way I could be doing it? Is there another option? Is there another way I should be thinking about how I move forward or how I get things done or how I make decisions in my day? So even in your daily life, the way that little micro decisions might appear, how do you make decisions in the grocery store or in your work day? What are the little decisions you make? How do you typically make them when you go on autopilot? And what is it that you could think about in terms of improving that system, like maybe take it off of autopilot and make it conscious, right? Ask yourself, what am I doing? Why do I do it that way? What purpose does it serve for me to do things in the way that I usually do them? And is there a better way I could be doing that? So that is the value that Mars retrograde is bringing us. And it is, of course, doing that in the bigger picture until February 23rd of 2025, because we now have Mars retrograde until then. And with the energy of Mars retrograde between now and then, we have this longer term experience of reevaluating, reorienting, asking ourselves, what is a better strategy for how to get things done? What can I tweak? What can I think about differently? What can I do differently in terms of how I go about the things, trying to achieve the things I want to get done? Everywhere from your mundane, everyday, life survivals things, things you have to do every day. Is there a better way to do that? Is there a different way to do that? What would you like to try? And Mars loves to try new things, right? Even if they don't work out, the experience of trial and error could be very informative. It could help you learn more about what works for you and what doesn't. So it could be, again, everyday, day-to-day stuff in your daily life, little decisions you have to make, little ways that you do things, ways that you think about moving, reevaluate your own exercise or fitness plan, reevaluate the strategies you use to accomplish things. And even like if you're a parent, right, or taking care of children, how is that working for you? Is there something you want to do differently that might help you achieve your goals more effectively? And obviously that translates into whatever work it is that you do, or however you are showing up in your daily life. So how can you think about what you do and the way you do it to find better ways of doing it? And then, of course, with today's Aries moon, we shift from the Pisces vibe that we've had over the weekend. Pisces is that bigger spiritual picture of oneness, where we feel everything and we feel what someone else is feeling, and we know things before we're supposed to know them, and we pick up on energy. So that Pisces vibe can help us feel connected to a bigger picture, to our spiritual truths, our spiritual values, what our hearts want, what our hearts know. That heart wisdom piece, it can help us connect to that, but it can also, the Pisces moon can also make us feel sometimes overwhelmed, confused, without a sense of direction. And so when the moon shifts into Aries, we get that boost forward that says, okay, the only way to figure this out is to try something. And that Aries moon energy is saying, move, take action, do it, do something, try something new, see how it feels, see what happens. what could go wrong, right? So maybe something does go wrong, but it could be that there's no other way you could learn what you learned from that experience. So there is a time and a place for trying things, even when you don't know what the result will be, because that's how you figure it out. There is also a place for making sure that you are ready, right? Asking yourself, wait a minute, do I know that this is what I want to try? Do I need to check in with myself? Am I acting rashly? Am I acting in my best interest, or am I acting out of something that is not really in my best interest? So checking in with yourself before you take action can also be helpful during an Aries moon, but also being bold, being courageous, taking risks, and recognizing that in many situations, that is the only way to figure it out, is to go ahead and do something, go ahead and try it, go ahead and take that step forward. So that's what the Aries moon is bringing us today. Also, yesterday we had a first quarter moon. I didn't mention that in yesterday's video, but we did have first quarter moon with the moon in Pisces. So we are now 1/4 of the way through the moon cycle. We are at that where the first quarter moon brings an opportunity to make some decisions. And so putting those decisions into action, thinking about how you're doing things and what you would like to try differently is a great way to work with this Aries moon vibe for today. Thank you for being here with me. I'm Marina Orms. I do have a special reading offer right now for Mars retrograde. So check that out. You can learn more about where Mars retrograde falls in your chart, what it is doing for you, and how you can work with that energy positively, productively, and get the most from the opportunities that are showing up for you, and recognize what that looks like and how it shows up in your life. So a special offer on a special reading, time limited reading for now. So go check it out. Astrologyheals.com is my website, and that special reading is on my website as well as in the description for this video. Thank you for being here, and thank you for subscribing. I so appreciate you, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.